Always the anions always ends with the three suffixes. One is id or it or ad. Now, if you have been noticed it, you might be remember here. Let us go back to the cations. If you notice, some people are donating 1 electron, some people are donating 2 electrons, some people are donating 3 electrons. More than 3 is not possible. Are you clear, everyone? Donating more than 3 is not possible. Either they can donate 1, either they can donate 2 electrons, or they can donate 3 electrons. Same way, while they are gaining the electrons here, they are gaining the 1 electron, they are gaining the 2 electron, they are gaining the 3 electron. Now you tell me, all of you, what is the reason behind this gaining or donating electrons? Why? What is the reason? Why it is taking place? That is what my question. Anyone?
To become stable.
To become stable.
The ultimate target of every atom is, it is electrically neutral, but it is not stable. Atom is not stable. So some atoms are stable. Which atoms are stable? Anybody? Which atoms are
Noble
stable?
gases.
Noble gases. So other than noble gases, atoms are not stable. So the ultimate target of these atoms are not stable. They are always trying to stable in nature by 2 ways. What is that, guys? Not by 2 ways, 3 ways, but the third one we will study later. So they're trying to stable by loss or donating electrons, or by gaining or receiving electrons. Receiving electrons, they will try to become stable in nature. That is the reason they can donate. How many electrons they can donate? Everybody, they can donate 1 electron, or 2 electron, or 3 electrons. More than this they cannot. Same way, they can receive or accept. How many electrons they can receive? Anyone? They can receive 1 electron, or 2 electron, or 3 electron. More than that they cannot receive also. Do you understand, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Nobody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Or by sharing also. Remember, they can share 1 electron, 2 electron, or 3 electrons. More than this they cannot share also. Is it okay, guys? By sharing, what compounds will get? We'll get the covalent compounds. I already taught you. Covalent compounds by sharing of electrons between non-metal and non-metal only. That is, you should remember in your mind. By sharing of electrons, how many? Either by 1 or 2 or 3, it will form a covalent compounds called as non-metal and non-metal. Now, here, by receiving and donating metals, who will donate the electrons? All of you? Who will donate the electrons? Metals and hydrogen also. Please remember, even though hydrogen is a non-metal, but it will be like a what? It will behaves like a home. Metal. That is why hydrogen also I am writing. Please remember, don't confuse. Even though hydrogen is a non-metal, it is considered as a metal. That is, it is act like a metal because it is always lost the electron. That is why. So metals will donate the electrons, and non-metals will accept the electrons or receive the electrons. That is why that compound names called as ionic compounds. What we used to call, guys?
Ionic compounds.
All of you remember, ions are existed only in ionic compounds, but in covalent compounds, if you have been taken, no ions will form. Is it okay, everyone? No ionic formation in covalent compounds. Only ionic compounds, ions will form. Is it okay, guys? Clear? Everyone? Now, from this one, I want to develop a concept called as valency, which most of you are already very familiar, I think, but still I want to teach you. So, valency is the most important concept and valency of ions also. So, let us discuss what is this valence. Now, you might be noticed someone can donate how many electrons maximum donation, 1 or 2 or 3. Same way, how many can receive or accept? Everyone tell me, 1 or 2 or 3. So donating or receiving, this is what the capacity. You can see, for example, if you take sodium having a capacity to lose how many electrons? All of you should tell me. Sodium having a capacity to have how many electrons? I want the answer.
1 electron.
1 electron. Okay, that is the capacity. It cannot last more than that. If you take iron can last 2 or 3. It is its capacity. Now, if you take magnesium can last 2. Copper, Cu can last 2. Okay, so potassium can last 1. So, like this. Suppose if you take aluminum can last 3 electrons. So that is its capacity. So it can donate 3 electrons maximum. Magnesium can donate 2. Iron can donate either 3 or 2 or 3. 2 means what is to say? Ferrous. 3 means what is to say? 3 means what is to say? Ferric.
Ferrum.
Same way, chlorine can receive 1 electron. Oxygen can receive 2 electrons. Receive. Nitrogen can receive 3 electrons. Do you understand, all of you? Iodine can receive 1 electron. Bromine can receive 1 electron. Understanding? Like this, different things they can receive 1 or 2 or 3 electrons. So that is their maximum capacity. So this capacity of receiving or donating electrons is only called as what, guys? Anybody?
Valency.
Called as
Valent.
valency. That is what the combining capacity. Combining capacity of an element means number of electrons donated or accepted or shared also. Shared, that is what I told you. Sharing, what compounds will get, guys? By sharing, we'll get what compound? Covalent compound.
Ion.
Understand? Ma, by sharing, I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
By sharing covalent compounds, by donating and receiving what compounds?
Ionic compound.
Ionic
compounds.
compounds. So, whatever it is, by sharing, by accepting, or by donating during the chemical combination, what is their capacity to lose or gain or share the electrons is only called as, what is to call, Hari? Valency.
Valency.
Understand, Hari Zairas, Arun Kailash? That is what it is you have to remember. Please write it. Any doubt? Anyone can ask. Clear? Right. The combining capacity of an element, element that is the number of electrons. The number of electrons. 3 ways it is. How it is? Number of electrons either donated or what? Accepted or received or shared during chemical combination. During chemical combination is called, what is it called, guys?
Valency.
Valency. Please write. Send it out. What the answer? Did it out?
No, sir.
Now, next, valency of ions. Keep heading. Valency of ions. What is ions we have? Anybody can tell me? Valency of ions. What is ions? Valency of ions. What is the types of ions? That is answer to my question. What is the types of ions we have?
Cation,
Anion and cation.
Anions and cations. Cations are positive charge, anions are negative charge. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, you might be noticed in the previous tabular column, I have written some places minus or -1, some places -2, or sorry, 2 minus, some places 3 minus and all. Means when I will write minus or -1, indicating that how many electrons it is receiving? How many
One,
electrons it is receiving?
one
1.
electron,
If I write 2, how many electrons it is receiving?
two
Two.
electron,
If I am writing 3, how many electrons it is receiving?
three electron,
Electrons. Same way, when I am writing here 3 plus, how many electrons it is losing or donating? 3.
Three.
If I am writing 2 plus, means how many electrons it is donating?
two electrons.
2 electrons. So that is what we will say valency of ions. So what is the charge present in the ion is only known as valency. Understand everyone? I hope everybody clear. So the valency means the charge. It may be a positive charge or negative charge. Doesn't matter. The charge present on an ion is known as the valency of that ion. Are you clear, everyone? Valency of that ion. Now, importance of this one you will understand in class 10th chapter number 3, metals and non-metals, and as well as chapter number 4, carbon and its compounds. By the time these concepts won't come, but you will get the importance of this one while you are drawing the structures in non-metals, metals and non-metals. That is why it is one of the most important one. Remember, valency for atoms also present. Valency of ions also existed. Are you clear, everybody? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
That's now. Even I will give you the best examples also, which you can remember very easily. Now, as we know, if only one atom is present, we is to call atomicity. If 2 atoms are present, if 3 atoms are present, if 4 atoms are present, and more than 4, we is to call something called as atomicity. Can you tell me the names, anyone? Yes, please.
monatomic,
Monatomic, diatomic.
Mono. 2 is present, di. 3 is present, tri. 4 is present, tetra. More than 4, what is to say?
Polyatomic.
Polyatomic. Okay. Same way, ions also we can classify them as monovalent ions, divalent ions, and as well as trivalent ions. Can you guess how it is based upon? Hariseras, maximum remember, donating or receiving, maximum how many electrons, guys? Everybody should tell me. Or sharing also. Whatever it is, sharing or donating or receiving, maximum how many electrons?
3 electrons.
3 electrons.
3 electrons.
More than that, it is not possible. Do you understanding? So that is why 1 electron is donating or 1 electron is receiving, then that ions is called as monovalent ions. Understand, Harish? Mitakshri? Harini?
Yes, sir.
Only 1 electron is donating or 1 electron is receiving, monovalent ions. Understanding? So same way, if 2 electrons are donating or 2 electrons are receiving, then what is to say, guys? Anyone? Divalent
Divalent.
ions. Same way, 3 electrons are donating, 3 electrons are receiving. We will say what?
Trivalent ion.
Trivalent ions. That is you have to remember. Okay, all of you. So I will say ions. Well, the charge present on the ions is known as valency. Now this Valency of ions, I will classify it into three categories. What is the three categories, all of you? Monovalent ions. Next one, divalent ions.
Divalent.
And last one,
Trivalent.
ions. Okay. Now, this monovalent, again, I will say two types. If it is donating, how many electrons, guys? One electron.
One electron.
Here. Here.
Two electrons.
Electrons. And here.
Three electrons.
Okay. One electron gain. Sorry, receive. First donate, I will say. One electron donate. One electron donate means it is cation or anion. That is my answer. I want to answer from that. Yes, please. One electron is donating, Hari. Anion or cation?
Cations.
Yeah. Donating. Okay. And this is receiving. You can write it here. Donate, receive. Here also donate and receive. And here also donate and receive. Please write it. Donate and receive. Clear? Now, one electron is donating. Please very careful. It is called as monovalent cation. What is to call? Monovalent cation. Same way, one electron is receiving. What is to call?
Monovalent anion.
Anion. Same way, two electrons are donating. What is to call?
Monovalent.
Ma. Divalent cation. Two electrons are receiving. What is to say? Divalent anions. Three electrons are donating. What will say?
Trivalent cation.
Trivalent cations. Okay. Three electrons are receiving. What will say?
Trivalent anion.
Trivalent anions. Till here, any doubt? Anybody, please ask me. Are you clear, Mitakshri? Harini?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Very, very important in our coming classes. Next year, this concept won't come, but it will help you in so many places. I'm 100% sure. I know that importance as it is present chemistry, how the students are facing the difficulty to understand the transfer of electrons and coming back again receiving the electrons and all. So it is a very good one which will help you easy. So please make it. Till here, any doubt? Ask me. Okay, guys. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Now, you can tell me the examples. Now, if you notice it, monovalent cation means one electron is donating. Can you tell me the examples? Yes, please. Examples. At least one example. More than that also, I'm very happy if you'll say. Hydrogen ion. Is it right or wrong? Hydrogen ion, H plus. Next, lithium ion, you can take. Lithium ion will take Li plus. If I'll take sodium ion, what will come? Sodium ion, Na plus, like this, etc. Okay, you will take silver also. You will take silver, cuprous, and all whatever it is. Okay, silver. Silver ion, Ag plus. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Next, monovalent anion. Can you tell me monovalent anion example? Chloride.
So
Chloride.
Bromide.
Cl minus. Bromide. Bromide. Br minus. Iodide. Iodide. I minus. Clear? Same way. Divalent cations. all of you. Magnesium ion, Mg2 plus. Calcium ion, 2 plus. Calcium, magnesium, next.
Copper.
Yeah, copper, 2 plus. Barium, Ba2 plus. Copper, Cu2 plus. Any doubt? And ferrous.
No.
Ferrous what?
Fe2.
Okay, same way. Anion, divalent anions. Anions, tell me, example. Anion,
Sulfide.
So nitrate, sulfate,
Sulfide.
sulfide, sulfide, okay, sulfide, sulfide,
Oxide.
S2 minus, nitrite, sorry, nitrate won't come, sulfate, sulfate, SO4
Oxide.
2 minus, sulfate, SO4 2 minus, any other?
Oxides.
Oxide 2 minus, very good. Oxide 2 minus, O2 minus, okay. Next, carbonate, you can write carbonate, CO3 2 minus, this is all. Next, trivalent cations, fastly. Trivalent cations.
ferric,
Aluminium.
Ferric, yeah, very good, everybody. Yeah, what is that?
Aluminium.
Not visible. Yeah, aluminium, Al3 plus, ferric, Fe3 plus. Next, 3 plus. Maximum we have only the 2. Okay, so no other is there. So you can write. Any doubt? So we will not notice much more in 3. Aluminium 3 plus and ferric 3 plus you can write. Now, trivalent anions. Anyone? So many.
phosphate,
Yes. Nitride ion. Nitride ion. What is the nitride ion? N3 minus. Do you remember? Yes, all of you.
Phosphate.
Yeah. So phosphate, not phosphate. Phosphide P3 minus. Now you can take later. Atoms carrying some polyatomic ions. Remember, these are called as normal ions. And these are called as what, Mitakshri, Harish? These are called as what? More than 2 atoms are there. Polyatomic ions. So examples, now only you can tell me. Everybody, PO4, you said something. What is that? Phosphate.
Yes, sir.
PO4 3 minus. Next one. Any other? That is the only thing we know. Let it be. Leave it. So PO4 3 minus, phosphate ions. So please learn. This is what you have to remember. Okay, guys. Yes.
yes,
Yes, sir.
Once completed, I'm giving 2 minutes time. Complete it. Then I will say you one thing. Definition of polyatomic ions. Then I will end the today's class. Make it fast. Completed means let me know. I will finish it.
completed, sir.
Now keep adding, all of you. Polyatomic ions. Remember what is another name of ion? Radical. That is also important. Radicals we can say. Positive radicals, negative radicals. Keep adding. Polyatomic ion, or we will say polyatomic radicals. Now one thing I want to say you guys, remember, except one and only polyatomic ion, all the polyatomic ions are negative charge only. Is it okay, Mitakshri, Abhirami, Akilan? Every
Yes, sir.
polyatomic ion is negative charge only. Means anions or cations. Anions or cations. Anions. The one and only positive polyatomic ion is present. Till end of our life, we have to remember that. Till our education, it will be keep on coming again and again. Very, very important. First, write polyatomic ion definition. Polyatomic ion, right? A group of atoms. A group of atoms. A group of atoms carrying some charge is known as polyatomic ion, is known as polyatomic ion. Okay, now can you tell me the examples, all of you? Examples I will say you. Nitride, TRIT, sorry, nitrite, not nitrite, NO2 minus, nitrate, NO3 minus. Next, hydroxide. Tell me what is hydroxide? Hydroxide, OH minus. Now I will say permanganate, very, very important. Potassium permanganate. I will remember what we studied chemistry first chapter. Can anybody tell me what is the potassium permanganate formula? Potassium permanganate. Yes, please.
KMNO4.
KMNO4. Understanding? So that is what it is. KMNO4, potassium permanganate. So permanganate means what will come? MnO4 minus. That is what meaning. Understand, everyone?
Yes,
Sulfate. Sulfate. Anyone? SO4 2 minus. SO4 sulfate. Oh, sorry. So SO4 2 minus sulfate. Now sulfite. PHITE. SO3 2 minus. Okay. Carbonate. It will take CO3 2 minus. Phosphate, PO4 3 minus. Okay. Now, nitride is a polyatomic or not? That is what my question. Nitride, N3 minus, is not a polyatomic. Do you understand, everyone? Because it is a single atom, but here group of atoms. That is what we used to say polyatomic ions or radicals. Now, have you noticed what is the charge of every polyatomic ion? Notice it everywhere. Nitrite, nitrate, hydroxide, permanganate, sulfate, sulfite, carbonate, phosphate, everything. What is the charge?
Negative charge.
Negative charge only. So the one and only one which is the positive charge is in a polyatomic ion, ammonium ion, NH4 plus. Please remember, this is the one and only one which is the positive polyatomic ion. Hope everybody clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
The only polyatomic ion is this one. Any doubt, guys? Ammonium ion. Please remember. What is the name of this one?
Ammonium ion.
Ammonium ion. Okay. That is what. This is the one and only positive polyatomic ion. Remaining all what it is. Everything is what?
Negative.
Only. So please highlight it and make it the one and only polyatomic ion is ammonium ion. Remaining all are negative charge only. That is what you have to remember it. So this is what our today's class. So I hope all are clear. This is the most important class for you. If you understand this one, The next class, we people can go with the chemical formula. Easily, we people can write. What do you say? Is it yes or no? Yes,
Yes,
please.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That is what you have to remember it. So this is what about the today's class. It's already, I think, 22 minutes is over. So with this, we'll stop and we'll continue here from tomorrow. And as I already told you, by 10:30, we'll be having offline class. Thank you, everybody. Come sharply. Other than Mitakshri and Ashwin Balaji, those who cannot come from long distance, remaining all can come. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.